Tuesday, 3rd of January. Didn't run New Year's Day because I was feeling a bit ropey. Had a big house party for all the family and just couldn't get my motivation on to get out and run. Yesterday went out with the running club. We did 15k or 9 miles thereabouts. Easy pace was like 5 minute, 8 minute mile from 5 minute per kilometer, 8 minute mile. And I'm about to head off now and get my standard issue 65 minutes a day for the rest of the year. That's pretty much it on the menu. Just had a protein bar. Tasted all right. €3 for the bar. Snickers is $1.50. I don't think the bar is any more healthy or any more beneficial to me than a Snickers, but it's the 3rd of January. I felt like doing something healthy, so I bought a double price bar for some stupid reason. Anyway, time to get out and get this run done. The reason why I had the overpriced bar of chocolate or nuts was because I realised on the way to the park that I hadn't had any breakfast and I was actually quite hungry. So rather than skip the run or cut the run short and go for lunch, which is what I was doing last year, making lots of excuses and cutting lots of corners, I decided to just get the overpriced bar and get the run done. So, the run has gone well. It's 65 minutes easy today, and that will kind of be the standard run now for the rest of this year. On easy days, go 65 minutes and mix that up with a day of intervals and a day of tempo with a long run at the weekend. And for the macro level, that's what training for the sub 3 marathon is going to look like. I guess then on a micro level, I use a little bit of heart rate. I always have a heart rate strap on and I'm always getting heart rate data from my watch. And I also run on feel, and then with the heart rate and the feel, and then depending on what I'm doing on the day, if I'm just doing an easy run, if I'm going to throw in some strides, if I'm on a long run or a long day, I'll mix between the three. I've done specific heart rate training for years and found that beneficial. I've also spent a lot of time running just on feel and find that beneficial, and I've done a lot of just running on pace, so every time you go out you're just targeting a specific pace. But this year I'm going to amalgamate the three and take what I want and try and maximize my time instead of fixating on one module or one set of data. So that's kind of the micro level of what I'm doing for this sub 3 hour marathon attempt. Thursday evening, just finished a busy day in work, and it's 8:15. I got to get my car tested at 9 o'clock. I've got an hour and 15 minutes, well, an hour from here, and I've just pulled in at the running track. So I'm going to try and drag myself around the running track and do 5 by 1200 meters, a tempo pace for the 1200s. Anybody who thinks that they can't do anything because of motivation, believe me, don't rely on motivation. You've got to build habits. You got to just try and get into a daily habit of doing whatever it is you do, or bi-weekly or weekly, whatever your habits are, whatever the activity is you want to do, build some habits and go with that. Don't wait for motivation, because let me tell you, motivation will let you down time and time again. Okay, that's a wrap on that workout. It wasn't the best workout I've ever done. I got the 5 by 1200 done. The first one I clicked off at like 4 minutes per kilometer. I felt awful doing it, and then dropped to 420s for the remaining 4. I think it might have been around 415 on the last one. Yeah, a little bit of gastrointestinal tension when I was running. Absolutely zero energy, and motivation just wasn't even an issue on that one. It just wasn't there. But look, you can't always feel good on a workout. Sometimes you feel like shit and you just got to get it done. Saturday afternoon, just out for a little shakeout run, just about maybe 35 minutes, real easy pace today. Just want to wrap up this video with the elephant left in the room. I talked about the macro, I talked about the micro behind what I'm going to use to get this sub 3 hour marathon, but also what I need to do, and just as importantly as some of the other stuff I was talking about in terms of training, is I need to get my strength and conditioning workouts back on track at least once a week, get a good strength and conditioning workout, and I will share those videos here. And also I need to probably lose about 4 kilos before race day. haven't weighed myself in a long time, but I would say I'm around 78 kilos, which is probably the heaviest I've ever been. So definitely by race day I need to be down to around 74 if I'm going to be anywhere near where I want to be. So that's pretty much it for this. I'm going to continue on my little shakeout run. Last year my easy runs was cruising around about 540 per kilometer, and then as the year progressed that kind of dropped down to 520 and then down to 515, and now since the marathon has ended, my easy run now is around 4:55, 5 minutes per kilometer, or around about the 8 minute mile. And as I progress through this training plan, that easy run should get a little bit quicker. As you get fitter, you'll be able to move along. Again, I'm working in around that heart rate, keeping that in around that MAF, which would be like 143, but I can take it up to 147 because I know 147 is my threshold. Also going by feel, like I said earlier, and just going by the things I've learned from experience. But as I'm running, I was listening to that Taylor Swift song, and I swear to God, she's talking about me in terms of running. The opening lyrics to the Anti-Hero song is, "I have this thing where I get older but never wiser," and I think that certainly sums up my running career. I'm getting older, but I don't seem to learn the lessons that I should be learning. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, run far, run fast, but most of all, run sensible.